The pitch. That missed by a lot. And we're off and running from Anaheim. Big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike two. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The lefty fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider. Just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Tatis runs. Bunt attempt misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game.
Runner goes again. Caught and missed. Throw to third. Safe. Here's Manny Machado now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Here's a rocket out to left. Melendez puts it away, and that is that. And the batter now, MJ Melendez. And a pitch. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Tatis makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Salvador Perez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ball 1 there. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. First frame of the night behind. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Puts a bunt down. Pasquantino. He handles it himself and quickly one away in the second. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Not close with that one. 1-0. Reagans in his second season, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Lifted in the air, right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. With in plenty of time to first. Profar is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Rips that one to right. Tatis springs it in. 1 away. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swings and misses. That's the second out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Michael Massey in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the top half of the 3rd inning. And now the DH, Matthew Batten. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Overall, 2 strikes.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Now here's Sander Bogaerts now. He steps on the bag. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Nelson Velasquez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now it's Kyle Isbell. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the third baseman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he makes the grab. And start of the 4th. Down the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Reagans back to work. In for a strike. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Witt tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Fourth inning underway, no score. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's going to be Ha-Seong Kim. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Machado off of first with 2 away. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for... Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. In the air, left field. Coming on profile. He's there. He's got it. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Flied to right his first time. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. And now the lefty trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. Throws high and over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official score.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
And it's even up. And there's a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ball 3.
And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the grab. One attached for third. Throw is offline and he scores. And it's 1-0. Mini Pasquantino now at the plate. In the air, right side. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. As the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the ground, right side. Profar is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Back in Anaheim, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Hunter Renfroe. Hot shot to third. Whips it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Massey measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Nelson Velasquez digs in now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Bunting, and he pops it up. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. In the air, out towards right center. Makes his way towards it. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Tatis at the plate now as he chases after that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Royals leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth inning. Down the third baseman, number 11. Here comes a pitch. And that's in the dirt. On the line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Snap throw. Back safely.
0-1.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Now snap throw to first.
He's good.
And he's back in safely.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Got it by him for the K.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your...
And down the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Strike one. Man at first, one away. New pitcher on here, Wandy Peralta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for...
Runner takes off, pitch is high, and safe. It's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So first and second with one man gone. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, right field. And they get Perez for the out. Both runners tagging. Tag out at second. It's a double play. We go to the top of the seventh. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Eggy Rosario.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Reagans back to work. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. No play. That's an infield single. No outs. Runner at first. Manny Machado up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for any
runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. The other way. Takes it to the bag. That's one. To the plate. See. And we are tied. So 2 down now. And here is Luis Campusano. Josh Taylor into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Staying in the game on defense, Eggy Rosario. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also entering the game, Kyle Higashioka. He takes over behind the plate. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1 up, 1 down. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back in Anaheim, we go to the 8th. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And here it comes. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low. Ball 2. Just missed. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Making a move to first, coming in as a pinch runner, Jose Azocar. Go ahead run on base. And now here is Matthew Batten. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Step off throw to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. The tag now. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down. So up next, Jackson Merrill. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Azocar. He'll be out in left field. And now the DH, Nelson Velasquez. The pitch. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
The pitch. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 now.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. And he drops it down the third baseline. On the run, throw to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Here's the third baseman. Up and in, and that's ball one. Peralta, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In there at the knees for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2 outs. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Line and a base hit into right. Back to the top of the lineup, MJ Melendez. Step. Tom Cosgrove gets the call from the pen. Substitution being made at first. On a pinch run, Dairon Blanco. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Garrett Hampson.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. Back over to first. And he's back again. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
Runner on the go again. It's a pitch out. The throw is wild and it gets away. He'll score easily. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
And down on strikes. And that is... So remaining in the game defensively, Garrett Hampson. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Garrett Hampson.
Also into the ball game, Austin Nola. He's the new third baseman. So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. So now a pinch hitter, Tirso Ornelas, a critical at bat in this game for him. Taylor back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
This one popped up. Settles under it. Drops into the glove. Two-way down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Last chance for the Padres. Jordan Lyles on the pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying,
hug on a curve and scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I swerve, repping some bows and it's true. Not a pebble in my groove, in the beat with the bumper, cause it's screw up when I move. Elevated, modulated with adapter. Now the ride smooth and stature, take a picture, that's a shine. You should capture with a flick of flame. Power the trunk and bang. I be throwed in the game, mine. Shine my light on the real and I got them loud to show them just how I feel and fall in love with a chrome lady and probably have chrome babies cause we got a real connection and Kenny Bank couldn't fade it close but separated. I know but the neons around me so I go I'm like the best of it.
Here's Marcus Semien as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Chopped left side. Matthews slings it across and a quick out number one. Seager stands in now. There's the strike. Ground ball right side. Robinson whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2. Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. And the pitch. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Diaz. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. And here's the veteran outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swing and a miss. 1-1. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. So now here's the DH, Willie Mays. Big-time power. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. The wind of the pitch. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Spahn, a 6-foot lefty, more than 300 wins in his career, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Right through there for a strike. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. We don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 ball.
Going to count 1-2. Judge rips that one. Judge out of the play. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Yordan Alvarez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Slider misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Kiner under this one. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron. McClanahan back to work. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right side, Diaz. And he takes it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
The punch out there, 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's on to the 3rd inning. Yandy Diaz now. The wide to kick the pitch. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Kicks and fires. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And that's down and away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This to center field. Mantle makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, dude, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And that skips in the dirt. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
And a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
3 balls.
The Groundbreakers up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Time called now before the payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. Mantle going back on the warning track and hauls it in. Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's in the dirt. 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Out there to center. Mantle under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner, as the lefty gets to work. And he deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Now here is Eddie Matthews. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Way out front for strike two.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that new inning getting started. Now it's Marcus Semien. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground. And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one missed. Just missed. Ball 4, and Seager has taken his base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but it's a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The first with 1 gone, and now batting Mike Trout. This is again 5 in a row. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Not even close there. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Spahn checks over to first, and he's back. At the belt and fires.
That's the ball.
Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is downstairs. Shohei Ohtani, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 3-2. And ball 4. And Judge takes his walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one a little bit high.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So bottom 4. Now here is Mickey Mantle. And a pitch. Gets the bunt down the right side. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. He legs it out. Now Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1. And a sac bunt here. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that.
No ball. One strike.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here comes the pitch. Runners on the move. Got him swinging. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, you don't see this happen very often. 0-2 count, runner goes, strike him out, throw him out. Talk about a big swing of momentum in this inning. You were looking at hopefully having 2 base runners on. Now you got nobody. They need one.
Not in time. He's safe. And now the lefty. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. And a bunt right side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. And here it comes. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So no runs. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Pitch hitter coming on, Bo Bichette. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And the 1-0. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. High fly ball, shallow right field. Aaron gets under it, calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ramirez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next offering upstairs. On and miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Ernie Banks. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Ohtani settles under this one. And there's one away. Here's the power hitting catcher, Josh Gibson. 0 for 1 so far. Hopped up. Heim pulls that one down. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Ralph Kiner. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, and that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. Whitey Ford on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Puts a bunt down. Garrett steps on first for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So now it's Corey Seager. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And it is 2-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. McClanahan back to work. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. That clips a corner. And now 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Strike 1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They get the out on Robinson. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Mickey Mantle. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing doing for the out. Top of inning number 7. Here's Mike Trout. The pitch. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one misses. 2-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. It's Aaron Judge now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And Judge takes a strike. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses the zone. And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Willie Mays. And a pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He can make you pay.
Fastball for a strike. Gets the bunt down the right side. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off to second, and he's out. And a swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Struck him out swinging. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. A wind and a pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout makes the catch, and that ends the. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Bichette. Ford back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one way inside. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a 4-pitch walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. The AL bringing on a pinch runner, Bobby Witt Jr. Strike on the inside corner. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now snap throw to first. Witt back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
There goes the runner. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Step off, throw to first. Witt gets back easily. The pitch. Runner goes again. Called strike 3. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Here's Jose Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And fouled off. Runner at second here. One gone. Ford throws over. Witt back on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base
runner goes again. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Runner on the move again. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. 1-1 there. So the tying run at second. Runner goes again. Over to third, but the throw's offline. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kyle Tucker. He represents the go-ahead run. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Julio Rodriguez. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Two outs.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. In safely with a 2-out triple, and the go-ahead runs at third.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Simeon in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Now on the bump, Bob Gibson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Josh Naylor looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Now it's Corey Seager.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And ball one. Rodriguez on third. Naylor at second. Seager at first. 2 out of the inning. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. But they do get on the board in the inning on this. So coming into the game now on defense, Salvador Perez. He takes over behind the plate. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ernie Banks. And Framber Valdez into the game.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2.
The wind of the pitch. In the air to left center. Ohtani on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now into the game, Whit Merrifield. He'll play second. And here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Stan Musial.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that skips into dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He powers that one out of here. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Kiner in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And downstairs, Valdez. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Digging in, Eddie Matthews. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Ball 1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
To third. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Now into the ball game on defense, Johnny Bench. He takes over behind the plate. Well, one-run game. Here is Aaron Judge. The wide to kick the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
And another ball.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the right-hander deals. Judge comes up empty there.
There are very few counts in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0. Perfect example right there.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So coming into the game now on defense, Brooks Robinson. He's the new third baseman. Now the left fielder, Shohei Ohtani. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Randy Arozarena. John Donaldson takes over on the mound.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Snap throw to first. Arozarena back in standing. Donaldson kicks and deals. Arozarena on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Entered as a pinch runner, so this is his first plate appearance, and it comes here in the 9th. Swing and a ball popped up, and the infield fly is called. On to Ernie, and they're down to their last out. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Tag, save. Bench's throw too late.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Pinch hitter coming on, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Josh Young looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Next offering is down low. Late on that fastball. Pickoff attempt by Donaldson. Now they've got him in a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come on the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those